Champions are not born. They're forged. This is about turning the ordinary into undisputed. Available now.
Hello and welcome to Froch on Fighting. My name is Carl Froch, aka The Cobra, and I'm in my hometown of Nottingham. A big fight this weekend between Leigh Wood and Josh Warrington. A rematch. The first fight was pretty good, to be honest. Leigh Wood was under the cosh. He was on his back foot, getting caught, getting outboxed, getting outworked. And he just turned it around like he does. He's a big puncher, Leigh Wood. He's quite renowned for snatching victory from the jaws of defeat in these big fights. Remember Michael Conlan a few years ago? I was ringside commentating for that fight. Another massive fight in Nottingham, big crowd. This is sold out again, so I'm expecting fireworks. I managed to catch up with both fighters. First of all, I spoke to Leigh Wood. Sit back and enjoy. How's camp, first of all? I know everyone's going to ask you the same question, especially at the press conference. How's training? Any injuries?
No, well, you always hit niggles, but
yeah. Be feeling good?
Very good. I've done what is needed to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah, great camp, really. Normally, I'm a bad sparrer, so I say a bad sparrer, but what happens is they give me something to work on, and I focus on that.
Yeah.
And I tend to everything else goes out the window, so I'm losing rounds because I'm trying to concentrate on working on this one thing.
Yeah.
I forget about everything else.
Yeah.
But this camp's been different. You know, I've been sparring good in camp, really good. On fire actually.
Nothing worse than a bad spar, is there?
Oh, it puts you in a bad mood, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Days and days. But yeah, I've been sparring really well. Hitting my
good.
movements really well. And he's very, very similar to Warrington, so I'm ready.
Yeah, when you leave the gym and you've had a bad spar and you take it back to the hotel or take it home with you and you think, right, but then
Having one have a better spar next
yeah,
time.
exactly. No, that's what it was. Having competitive spars and being made awkward in sparring. Now you're getting caught with shots, especially when you're working on something. But I think you've been a pro long enough now to not be working on too much. Hopefully, you're not changing your
Just
slick
adapt.
style.
It's dire adapted. You got to adapt to win.
Sometimes you've got to get your chin down a little bit.
Sometimes, but I think the art of boxing. We look at what happened last time, why things happened, what I wasn't doing enough of, what I could do more of, and we've nailed it.
Yeah. Because obviously Josh Warrington's known for being fit and strong, high work rate, and that's what he did. Do you think he's a dirty fighter?
Ugly.
Yeah, well, I suppose. Because I called Andre Ward dirty the other day, and when you look at it for what it is, the referee's job to sort out the keep it clean, but he does throw away, and he leans in with his head, throws a lot of punches, and then up close. How did you find him up close before when you say dirty?
Yeah, caught him with some good body shots.
Is he slipping his head in though? And
sometimes, yeah, back of the head, hips, leg, whatever.
Yeah.
He will hit whatever he can hit. He's not fussy. And if the ref's not warned him, then he's going to do it until he gets warned. You know what I mean?
And that's all part of the professional game.
I guess so, but he won't get the opportunity this time.
No, you're feeling
Sure.
sharp and confident.
If
it's good.
He wants to jump in there, I want to nail him.
Yeah, that's good to know, man. I know what you like anyway with your mindset. I just think sometimes you can be accused of switching off like a lot of people early on.
Yeah, and I've been guilty of that sometimes. Yeah,
I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. You come out and
somebody needs it to wake you up sometimes.
Yeah, it's almost like you're taken in by the occasion, and if you're not focused, that first bell goes, and actually the lights, the cameras, you're looking at your corner, even right, ding ding, round one. You're in the middle of that ring, just teasing your jab out, and it's like you've got a moment of realization actually until you get hit on the chin.
Yeah, for sure.
And then sometimes that can be too late, but you're long enough and more experienced enough now to know that round one you need to be behind that jab and throwing your shots.
On the ball.
Getting off the centre. I've got 12 rounds anyway with Leigh Wood, the lethal one, to go through. We're probably not going to get through the 12 rounds. We'll probably end up just chatting, but it's good to have a little...
with Josh, though.
Hey, what's that?
It makes it perfect, doesn't it?
But yeah, right, fill in the blank. Round one. Josh Warrington is...
predictable.
Predictable, yeah?
Yeah, predictable.
So we've got a one-word answer. I don't mind that. Predictable. And when you say predictable, so you're confident you know what he's going to do?
Yeah, because what he does doesn't change. It's just when.
Yeah.
So what he does, I know what he does over and over and over. It's just when he's going to do it. But this time will be my time.
Fair enough. There's a genuine bad blood between you two.
Yeah.
There is. Well, what's that?
So, do you know what happened?
Where's it come from?
I've just been showing a video back there with DAZN. When he won his world title, I was ringside. When he won his world title back, I was ringside, and Matchroom or DAZN was shoving me into the ring. Go on the steps, go on the steps. I'm thinking, what for?
Yeah.
Like, and there's literally kicking me up the steps. And you need to make this fight happen. I was like, right. So then I stood up there. I stood up on the ring apron over the ropes. DAZN came over to me and they said, "Oh look, Josh just won his fight you want." I said, "Look, He just won his world title back. Let him enjoy his night, and then we'll talk about it in a few days. Because I thought it would be respectful to let him enjoy his night, because I'd love to take that belt off him, and I more than likely will. But tonight's his night. He's just won it. I can't be someone I'm not. I'm not someone that's going to be like shouting and screaming and saying things to make the fight. The fight's going to happen because people want to see the fight. It's a good fight. We're both tough, both I can punch.
So you've been pressured to get in there.
Yeah, but I didn't. And even things like that, he's not like that.
No.
So then when he has his moment or opportunity to do something respectful, he does. Disrespectful, he does. So then after the fight, I went over to him and said, look, after I beat him, you landed some good shots, blah, blah, blah. I thought, I'll pick him up a little bit, you know. Must be devastating getting put flat on your arse. Yeah. I'll pick him up a little bit. So look, it was a good fight, you know, caught him some good shots here and there and that. And then went away, and he posted something a few days later. I'd never posted anything before that. I thought, you know, we'll leave it at that. I beat him, it's enough. And he posted something about punching my ear off or something. I thought, you little prick. So then I thought, it's like that, is it? Son. So then I just unleashed all these photos of him and knocked him out, obviously, so I could see what I want now. So then it started back and forth, and then things just escalated from there, really.
Yeah, so you've been respectful to him.
Yeah, of course, I'm always respectful.
You've been sound, and then he's
I give what I get.
Yeah.
Kachi was very respectful. I was respectful back. People that aren't Michael Conlan wasn't, so I wasn't. I just give what I get. And
so he started the beef.
Yeah.
And then you started posting pictures of him getting L barcode.
100%.
And that pissed him off.
Yeah, but it was his birthday, and he was
birthday present.
It was his birthday, and I posted something. He was like, I had a photo when I wobbled him. He was walking back to the corner like half dazed, and I said, "Don't have too many drinks on your birthday" or something like that.
Right, okay. Yeah, he stumbled back to his corner, didn't he, at the end of that fight? I had him on the other week, and he mentioned that because he got a point deducted, that took him away from his game plan, and that upset him and took him out of his stride, and that was kind of a little excuse he's got, if you want an excuse, if you want to call it an excuse. Do you sort of buy into the fact that he was trying to do something because he got a point deducted? And do you think the point deduction was all right? Do you think that was fair enough?
Yeah, I had like egg lumps on the back of my head, you know.
Yeah, where he's punching the back of the head.
I had to ice it after the fight. Yeah, it was quite bad. I had to go power back chamber for a bit just to make sure it was all right. But he contradicts himself. He said in one video, he said, you know, I was teeing up. The next round I was going to crank things up and then push for the stoppage. And then in another interview, he said, look, because I got the point took off, I had to crank things up to win the round, and then I got caught.
Yeah.
Well, which one is it? Like, it's just delusional. I think what happens is all the people around him tell him things, and then because he hears it that much, he copies it and believes it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he was winning the fight, he just caught a lucky shot. He probably believes that. Then the ref should let you carry on. You was all right. He wasn't all right. After the fight got stopped, you don't see on the camera, but I've got a video on my phone. The ref calls it off. He's got his head down. He walks towards the ropes, and then he stumbles and he just holds himself up on the ropes. It was all over the shop. Then someone from his corner comes and grabs and lifts him up, ushers him back to his corner and sits him on the stool. He wasn't all right.
Yeah, well, listen, you're known for being a big puncher. Is that anyone at all? Yeah. So I was listening to Dominic Ingle. I spoke to him actually a couple of days ago, and he was saying you're known for having that punch, that equaliser, which is nice at your weight division.
We've both got that, haven't we?
Yeah, but like you're for your weight division, I think pound for pound, you're renowned for being a puncher within that division, which is great. And in that first fight with Josh Warrington, it was on top for you from round one. He was getting caught with a lot of shots. I don't think you ever went down, did you? Never went down. You just got clipped with a couple of shots. Yeah. And it looked like to the crowd that actually, to the layman, you're getting done here. What was you feeling in that fight? Was there any point in that fight where you thought, fuck me, I'm getting battered here?
I knew what I had to do, but it wasn't as clear as this time. Last time I was like, I know I need to do, but I need to try and find it and wait for it. And in waiting for the perfect moment, I was getting caught and flustered. Yeah. The first round, I think I probably edged a bit. I think they gave it him. One judge gave it me. The second round, all the judges gave it me.
Yeah.
There was a point took off later on, which was deserved. So there's 2 rounds I've won. Then the 10-8 round, that's 4 rounds. I've not even finished round 7. So actually, technically, I am up on points.
Yeah.
There was rounds, like you say, like he probably overwhelmed me, where I'm waiting for a perfect moment, but I knew that was going to come at some point.
Yeah.
I should have set it up different how I'm going to do it this time, but yeah, I was waiting.
So
waiting.
You're just waiting, yeah. And sometimes you can do that as pros. You wait
for
your man. But you wasn't in there thinking, "Fuck me, I'm getting done here." Because I got dropped by Jermaine Taylor in round 3, and then I couldn't catch him. And he was too fast for me, and he was counter punching me. And I was thinking to myself, every round after round, I was thinking he's going to slow down in a minute. I was actually thinking, I'm getting fucking done here. This is my first world title defence. All these things were flashing through my head. Rob was like, just get behind your jab, get your guard up, don't lean in. All this advice that I should have taught. Well, I tried to take.
Didn't it?
Yeah, but I was thinking, I'm fucking getting done here. That's why I've asked you. So there was no point in that fight. You was thinking, I'm going to get to
I don't know
him.
if that's because of what I know I've got, or because I'm just like that. I'm just ingrained. Like the Conlon fight when I got dropped in round 1, and I got up. There's no way I thought, I'm probably going to lose this. I got
Still
up and
confident.
thought. The only thing that went through my head when I hit the floor with the Conlon fight, I got up and thought, fuck, that's a 10-8 round. I need to pull that back. That's the only thing I thought. Nothing else. I need to pull that back, and then bit by bit I did. Same Warrington. Yeah, he caught me with some good body shots, probably winning me back 2 or 3 times. I just think, I'll ride this out. My time will come. My time will come. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, my time will come. Bang. My time will come.
Yeah,
bang.
I love that attitude.
My time came. It will always happen because I've got, like you say, the equaliser.
Yeah, absolutely. Who's the sheriff of Nottingham? Me or you? What's going on? Need to know this.
We'll split it.
I think I passed it over to you, didn't I, when you became world champ?
I'm looking after it.
So you're the sheriff. I was going to say as well, who's the biggest knobhead in boxing? You're not allowed to say John Fury either.
There's a few.
Big John Fury, the fighting.
There's a few. People argue that it's you. No, joking.
I don't mind being the biggest.
No, there is a few, mate. The K-Down fighting's one of them, I think. But yeah, there's a few.
Are you going with Josh Warrington, are you? You don't want to upset him before this fight, do you?
It's just so delusional, actually. I'm starting to feel more, instead of hatred, I actually feel more sympathetic. I think I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that delusional, but yeah. Hopefully, I don't hurt him on Saturday.
No. We're not getting an official knobhead, which is fair enough. He actually dropped me in there then, so
I wasn't fucking about.
don't know what he's doing there. He's back to that. Who's your favourite? We're not just going to go for this fight. We're going to get a little bit inside your head because I know you're a bit of a boxing fan as well. Who's your favourite fighter from the past 30 years in boxing?
Oh, you're up there, mate.
Yeah,
You're up there.
there's a game.
No, I won't be here without you, to be honest, mate.
Well, I can remember you walking
in
the Phoenix Boxing Club. I was probably 19, 20 years old.
You came back with the medal, and
you was 13 though, weren't you? When I was 19.
Might have been less.
Even younger.
I'm 10
you're
years.
36 now.
I'm 10 years behind
And
you.
I'm 39, so that was 13 years.
You're 77, aren't you?
So I must have been 21, 22,
77?
77, yeah.
And I'm 88, so 11
years, yeah. I think that's about right. He was about 12, 13. I was about 19, 20, getting back into it. And I medalled in the World Championships.
Yeah, and Mark said to me, sign this thing. I was like, what was he doing? He was the second person to win a medal. What was first person
First Englishman to win a medal, yeah. David Day won a medal straight after. But Mark trained yourself and me as well at the Phoenix.
He used to do pads, didn't we, at Powerhouse and that, yeah. But yeah,
times.
just because of having that right in front of me and being parts of it, Mark used to give me passes for your fights, come back to the changing rooms. That really helped. Fucking, I want to do this one day. Like standing in the crowd, screaming, packed out arena when you first filled.
You've seen all that as a young kid.
Yeah, I want to do this. That's why I feel like with the Saudi things, I think it's ruining the grassroots because no one watches the Saudi shows on TV and go, I want to do that one day. They want to be in the arena. Oh, man, I want to fill this arena one day. Yeah. That's not having a dig at the Saudi shows because the big fights wouldn't happen without them, but these are just as important, these shows.
Yeah, atmosphere-wise.
Yeah, for sure.
The small horse, small horse shows.
It doesn't matter where they are. It happens every city they need to be. Manchester, even London, Derby, Nottingham, everywhere because they're going to bring that next crop of that area through. Yeah. Grassroots.
Yeah, some of my big nights were at the York Hall in Bethnal Green.
Yeah,
and I think that was
like fight there, was it?
2.5. Yeah, my first fight. I had probably 5 or 6 fights there in my first 10. And that venue, when it's busy, because they're on the balcony and the crowd, the atmosphere is just unbelievable. Anyway, moving on. What makes Josh Warrington dangerous?
His head. Without a shadow of a doubt, his head.
Yeah.
I know. I'm likely. I'm probably 90% sure I'm going to get caught. If he can get close enough, I'm going to get caught.
Yeah.
He comes in with his head. He's dirty. He'll hit me low. I can deal with it. I've got protection on. Hit me in the back of the head. Again, I can deal with it. But cuts. All these scars. I'm starting to. Are these going to be here forever now? Which they are. Like, God, there's a lot of them, isn't there?
Cuts and scars around your eyes. Yeah.
And what happens when you get a scar is next time, it can open up a lot easier. So,
absolutely. Yeah. So you're a bit worried about Josh Warrington's use of his head then?
Yeah, of course.
When he slides it in.
Everyone is for. If you look at it from a certain amount of fights over the last 15 fights, I think a high percentage have been cut from his head. So.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that is a concern when you're going in with somebody. I boxed Brian McGee, defending my British title, and he was renowned for throwing his southpaw left cross straight away. He leans in with his head, gets on you, and every time head, banging you on the nose. That was at Bethnal Green. That was Brian McGee, British title defence, 12 round. I broke my hand in round 3. I had to have it pinned that first metacarpal, and I knocked him out of an uppercut in round 11, and it was close on the cards. But that's some of these fights when you're defending your British title. They
It's a
make you
walk
what
at
you
them-
are.
them title fight,
11
British title.
round war with a former champ. I think he beat Robin Reed when Reed was sort of coming towards the end of his career. But it was IBA world champ. But no, them tough, hard fights.
Yeah, they do. It's
at
good
British level.
experience going through.
Yeah, it's
I always say if
unbelievable.
you win a British title, especially at right, you odds on to win a world title.
Yeah, well, that gets you prepped on it for the 12
Sure.
rounders.
What it's really like. It's this is professional boxing, like bang.
And you can fight at British level against the British title challenger who's world level.
You can do, yeah.
You're fighting somebody who's actually
wrong person, wrong time.
be able to be a world champion. That's why these domestic fights sometimes can really
on the way through.
yeah,
on
it's
the
been
way up.
really good for your
I agree with you,
experience.
yeah.
But you've had plenty of fights now at top level to understand, and one of them's Michael Conlon, and that was sort of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat because you did get caught too many times and you did get dropped, but you still had the fitness, you still had that punching power. How many times have you watched that knockout? This is actually one of the questions. How many times have you watched the knockout?
I get tagged in it a lot, but at first, I was in Sotel for that fight, and I honestly thought I would have celebrated. I thought I'd be alright. Then someone said, "Look, he's on gas and I'm not sure if he's alright." I thought, "Oh no, what if I vote him?" I felt guilty, and then I couldn't celebrate it. Even in the changing room, they popped the champagne. I just let them do what they was doing, and then I come back here. I was over there, and I couldn't really celebrate. I couldn't really enjoy it. I thought I don't know if he's alright or not. Matchroom was updating me on the phone and stuff. How he's getting seen this having a scam, blah blah. Then the next morning, but it was too late to celebrate the next morning. Get to the next morning, he was down the bottom of the stairs. I go over to him and I was like, "You're right." He's like, let's run it back. I thought, you fucking prick.
Yeah, he wants to
I
rematch.
stored all my celebrations last night for you. And I thought, you hadn't even changed.
Yeah, that's pride though, isn't it? Just saying, let's run it back, let's go
Yeah.
again. And he was having a lot of success, but it was a good fight. It was a great fight.
You want the same
And-
fight after that, was it?
No, not at all. And that can happen to fighters. You put him through the ropes and he fell out the ring as well. So I can understand you not wanting to celebrate, which is very classy of you. But you need respect for that fight. And he was a very good fighter, good prospect. You was the underdog going into that, I think, even though you'd done what you'd done.
Honestly, I do believe, though, if I'd not got dropped in round one, parrying, stupid shot, I'd have got him out in like 9 or 10 rounds. But because I had to start from behind and start chipping away my game plan later, 4 rounds later, ended up being round 12, which was great for the dramatic effect and for the fans. And obviously, I predicted it. Well, I didn't predict it. I said to him, he's like, "What, if you don't knock me out? If you don't knock me out," I was like, "I'm going to knock you out." He's like, "But what if you don't? What if you don't?" I went, "All right, if you look at me in round 12 and I don't knock you out, guess what? I'm going to knock you out." So there's no shadow of a doubt that I was going to knock him out later on in the fight. I was going to get him later on.
You were definitely confident of the KO, and you got
yeah,
that.
and it ended up
that.
being
Left it
12,
late.
which is poetic justice, really. So.
Left it late. So this fight, win, lose, draw. I mean, you're obviously coming in to win, but hypothetically, however the fight goes, are you fighting again? Are you looking at? You got one arm retirement?
I don't know, Carl. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I want to finish on a high. This fight, I want to win this fight. It's so important to me to win this fight. I'm not even thinking about anything else yet. But then after, we'll have a thing. If the right offers here, maybe for the right style, and maybe I don't know. It'd have to be tempting, and I'd happily walk away on a high.
So part of you is open to.
Yeah, for sure.
The potential of
I'm
this
still
being your last
performing.
fight.
I'm still performing. I think this is going to be one of my best performances as
Yeah.
well.
And that's the thing. If you do perform and you look good, and you get the win.
I will.
It's going to open some up for you, isn't it?
Yeah, I will perform. I will look good because I've hit everything I need to hit, and I know when my mind's at everything's right.
Yeah.
That it'll have to be worth it. But if not, I've always said I want to finish on a high. Fighters win a fight, and then they go, right, I got one more. I guaranteed big payday because I'm coming off a win.
Yeah.
And then they fight to the lose, and then that's the last thing they remember. It's kind of sad. But so yeah, I could finish on a high, but we'll see.
And camp's gone well. You feel good. What are you, 37 yet?
37.
30
in August.
August. Okay, so in your 38th year. So that's the sort of time where
I live well though.
you're looking. No, you do. You live clean. You're fit and strong. So.
Yeah.
But you're going into this fight then just thinking, listen, let's see how it goes. I'm going to get the job done, look good, and then see what opens up.
And see what opportunities are there. I mean, I don't want to fight no young killers that are knocking everyone out. I'd just call it a day there because finish on a high. With the right style, the right opportunity, financially as well, then I'd maybe consider it. But we'll see.
Have you thought about the trilogy? if this one don't go your way, and this is a close fight, and you lose the fight.
I think this is going to be so clean this
you
time.
Think? So you want,
we'll see. We'll talk after, yeah?
So you'd probably be open to the trilogy then if it doesn't go your way, but you're convinced you're going to get the job done.
For sure.
Right, we're in round the penultimate round now. We're in round 11. How do you win on Saturday?
Knockout.
You think it's knockout win?
Yeah, whether that's consistently landing, break him down where you can't take him more and get him out, or be one shot and then I'm a good finisher, very composed and calm, and when I've got you hurt, not many people get through that. So I think I'm going to get him out regardless of when it is.
Yeah. You can't see this fight going the distance then.
No. If this
Get a
fight
little
goes the
bet
distance,
on
if
inside.
this fight goes the distance, I've done something. I've missed so many moments. I'm doing something incredibly wrong to
Yeah.
what I've worked on, or because he's ran for his life, like literally 1500-meter runner,
Yeah.
L stepping me to sleep. But even then, I know what to do. So
Yeah.
no, it's not. It's not going the distance.
I've got a feeling that I'm sitting next to a man that is completely confident that he's going to get this fight done within the distance. So whether it's a forced stoppage or a knockout, and we know he can do it because he's done it before and he's done it many times. So fair play to you, Leigh. Have you got a final message that if Josh is watching this, that you'd want to say to him? So I know there's a bit of
I've
needle.
said what I need to say.
Yeah.
I'm sick of saying things because it's irrelevant. I'm just going to go out and do what I need to do and do what I practice and do what I'm capable of doing, and steal the show.
It's all about Leigh Wood from Nottingham. Listen, I've got no vested interest in this fight in terms of who wins and who loses, but I obviously want my boy Leigh Wood, the guy that walked in a Phoenix Boxing Club when he was a young kid, and he's got me down as his best fighter in the last 30 years.
Yeah,
His favourite
thank
fighter.
you, Carl, for inspiring me all them years ago and
No, listen, man, it's
carving out this career that I've got. Thanks to you, showing me the way.
It's nice to for that to be revealed that actually I was your full inspiration. I always thought you was chatting shit 'cause I know you spent a bit of time at the Ingle gym and I was a big Nas fan. But actually to know that
I went to
feels
Ingles
nice.
because when I was training with Ricardo went to Ingles and said, look,
Yeah.
when you turn pro, you've got to come to Ingles.
Ricardo Sams.
Yeah, so he took me to Ingles in my 6 weeks holidays at school, and I just clicked. Oh, it's unbelievable. And I've been around the pros, and Junior Whittle was world champion, I think, and I thought that's no brainer. I'm going to go there. Brendan could have been the minute I walked in the gym. Brendan took me somewhere for the day, and then spent all his hours with me. It does that anyway with everyone.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, right, this is where I'm going to turn pro.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up there.
And that added a lot to your style as well.
Yeah.
That awkwardness and that.
Yeah. Been able to switch.
Yeah.
I can box comfortable on both sides.
Actually, talking about switching, are you going to stay orthodox in this one? Or are you going to switch to southpaw?
I don't want to reveal that, but whichever way I pick is.
I get nervous when you're in a southpaw
I'm going to
position.
stay that way.
I get nervous when you stand in southpaw for some reason, especially against Josh.
There'll be no southpaw.
But listen, mate, it's good to know your camp's gone well. It's nice to see. I can feel that you're confident. All the very best to you.
Thank you, Carl.
Pleasure to talk to you. And I'll see you fight night as well.
See you fight night, mate.
Nice one, mate.
Thank you.
So that was Leigh Wood. That was a great chat. Enjoyed that. But I also caught up with Josh Warrington, the Leeds Warrior.
The Leeds Warrior.
He's just done a few photos. Been hanging around for a minute. He didn't keep us waiting too long. But
Hey, that's traffic. Know what to do.
it's a bit late, weren't you?
Just
No,
a
good
bit.
to have you, man. How you feeling? Head of
Good.
the,
I'm good. I'm very good, Carl. Towards back in the camp, and a lot of fighters, don't know about yourself, get a bit agitated this week with press and media, and got to make weight and stuff. But I'm enjoying it all, just relaxed, and I'm excited.
You're
Very
experienced,
excited.
though, aren't you? You've been there.
Yeah, I guess so. And obviously, it's like I'm reliving from death, because I'm on for 3 weeks. Well, I'd retired.
Yeah.
So just enjoying it all in stride.
Still enjoying it. That's the
Yes,
important
still enjoying
bit.
it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Reckon. Well, we're gonna do 12 rounds. It's not gonna all be boxing. We'll have a bit of fun,
Nice.
bit of boxing related and non-boxing related
Okay.
questions. But I'm gonna go straight in with Leigh Wood. So finish the sentence for me. Leigh Wood is.
A prick.
Do you mean that? Is there a genuine beef?
No, there is genuine beef. People say to us, is it for telly? Is it fine? I'm too serious. I'm too boring to, and I've been doing this far too long to start changing who I am for the sake of views. Some people do it from the start,
Yeah.
but I've always just I had respect for my opponent. I had respect for Leigh. I just think as things have gone on and things have been said in interviews, I'm just, like I say, a bit too boring, a bit too serious. So I want nobody talk to me like I'm a knob, and if they're gonna disrespect me, then I'm gonna give stick back.
Well, I can't remember what actually happened to make this like genuine need or the genuine bad blood. Was it to do with was he following up with some social media posts?
I don't know, Carl. I mean, it's always going to be.
There's not
he
anything
said,
in
she
particular.
said. No, but like from my eyes, after the fight, there's a little moment where me and him had about 10 minutes in medical room together, and what was said in there were nothing but amicable, and a shake of hands and off you go. Come and have a chat with you, later on, and then I got asked if I want to do the post-fight press conference. I walk into that, and Leigh's already talking, and him and his team are talking about how it was all part of the game plan and this, that, and the other. Like, I was a bit surprised, to be honest with you. And then since that, gone our separate ways. The media have, asked me a few questions. Do I think I was stopped unfair? I haven't watched it back, blah, blah. I know I've just answered as open and honestly as I thought.
Yeah.
I think I should have been allowed to continue. Having seen the judges' scorecards come out as well. Michael Alexander's been a referee for many of my fights. I don't really take in a heavy punch during the fight. So, yeah, I've done that. But then all of a sudden I've seen him respond, Warrington's giving me no fucking credit whatsoever. It's getting to a stage where I'm going to drive up his legs and punch his head in. Whoa. All right, you say whatever, but don't fucking start talking like that, right? So then you see him, Leigh, I'm here. You say we're going to punch my head in. They've saying it for cameras all, I'm here. Fucking do what you need to do. But
when did you have this conversation with
in
him?
Manchester.
Right, okay.
We watched it in Manchester, and then it's just got a bit sour grapes from there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not nice when you read something in the background. When you meet them to the face and they're all right, then in the background they're saying stuff.
Yeah.
But I think that he's obviously, I can't remember what he said, but he was pissed off with something that you went back on as well. So it's always he said, she said. Nothing really major.
Yeah,
but he then posted a few bits.
My side is sad in the truth.
I think he posted a few bits on his social media of you walking back to your corner, like a bit unsteady on your legs.
Yeah.
After that shot, but
then
the fight got stopped, which obviously you're pissed off about because you was ready to continue. You was ahead on the scorecards, doing really well. Did you find it? Was you finding it easy? I don't dare say easy, but you was in control of the fight. You was landing your shots at will. Everybody had you well ahead. So, are you expecting that to pick up the same in this rematch? Or are you expecting a different Leigh Wood? And was you finding it easy?
I was, to be honest with you, Cal. I mean,
because you was working hard.
He was.
No, you was. You was letting the shots go. But was you finding?
I mean, there's times when I've worked harder. When I've maybe there was moments in that fight where I took a step back when I probably shouldn't have took a step back. There's moments when I went back to the corner and my opponent went, "You had him hurt then, and you took a step back and you let him go. Why'd you do that?" I went, just being certain, Dad. He went, "All right, fair enough." And there's moments where, I was moving around and I'm in range. And I sometimes only throw a shot or maybe a long shot if I'm really certain of it. Yeah. But the times when I was catching him with fucking long jabs when I'm at a bit distance, where he's normally great with that kind of stuff. So we were just, I'm speaking to people after, bloody hell, Josh, I haven't seen you box as well as that since fucking Leigh Selby fight. Like, you were boxing his head off, and to be fair, just a bit of a breeze, and then kind of went with the point deducted, and I've gone on about this a number of times, and the reason why I kind of let me go was because I don't know how the judges were seeing it. Now I believed that I was winning the fight quite comfortably, but you know what British judges
you don't
like.
100% know, do you?
Exactly. So, and I didn't want him to get back to the corner. Ben Davies give me a fucking rallying cry. Yeah, this is where it turns round, and him come up all hyped up and stuff. So I just wanted to make sure I won, at least claw back some part of the round.
Yeah. So what you're saying is that took you out your game plan and made you do something you didn't want to do?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
A little bit careless,
a little bit careless. Obviously, the heat of the fight, I felt that the fight, when Michael Timmerman went, "Hey, any more of that, Josh, I'll have you out of here." Yeah. Fucking hell, Michael, what have I done wrong? Yeah. When we going to fucking bore you to death now, ladies and gentlemen, but when we was over in America with Maxie Hughes, he boxed George Kambosos. I'd be official there, and he's like, "Gentlemen, we're talking about fouls of the fight and stuff like that. If you low blow, low blow that, kidney punches, no kidney shots, rabbit punches. We're going to talk about rabbit punches, punches to the back of the head. We're doing all the science about how dangerous they are. Right, let's talk about potential intentional rabbit punches. If you've got your man there and you turn, then yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take into common sense. Common sense. If someone's let a shot go, and the man turns, then come on. Yeah. We can't stop that from, and that's what happened, Carl. Yeah. And I've not really had any other warnings up until that time, so I felt that only came from Ben getting in the ring in between rounds and starting carrying on between. So Michael's let it go. If he's gonna fucking change his opinion that quickly, what's gonna stop him from disqualifying me? Yeah, I know what you're saying. Unfortunately, it's the discretion of the referee, and the referee gets the last say, the first and the last say. And you was pissed off because that happened, and then it threw your game plan and you got caught. We all wanted to see the fight carry on, because then we would have probably got a conclusive finish, but we won't be here, would we, for the rematch? No, of course. You've been out the ring a while, as has Leigh. And is Cam feeling good, feeling strong? Feeling lovely.
Still motivated, still enjoying it as well.
I mean, again, for 3 weeks, I mourned after Kakachi, sorted a few things out after, or certainly upstairs. But like physically, I fucking feel brand new.
Yeah, that's good. It's
No,
good to hear.
I feel fantastic.
Was it hard for you to get over that loss? Did that piss you off? Was you like angered by it, or did you just put it behind you?
I just went and fucking bought a motorbike.
No, did you?
I went and bought a nice Triumph and buzzed about on that for a little bit. But yeah, no, I think what annoyed me more than anything was how people were seeing it. And then when you reflect on fights and you think, fuck me, I wish I'd have done that, I wish I'd done that, and we just changed this. I wish I wouldn't have gone in there so recklessly in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I wish when I had him out on the ropes, I must have stayed there and landed a couple
You know
more
what?
shots,
Hindsight's
but
a wonderful
exactly,
thing.
I know.
And you look back
can
and
go mental with it, can't
yeah,
you?
of course you can. Yeah,
go
you got
mental with it, but
what's happened, and you
I should have
can't.
channeled me in a Carl
you
Froch
can't
and
change
fucking
it.
Jermaine
Yeah.
Taylor style.
I was thinking about woulda, shouldas and couldas the other day when Big John Fury had a go at me. Fighting man. I was like, just about to
should
go
have
on.
gone down and stuck
Just
nuts
about
on
to
him.
go on air, but he's an old boy, and I can't be sticking one. I can't be sticking one on him. Talking to John Fury, anyway. Who's the biggest knobhead in boxing? You can't say John Fury.
Next.
Yeah.
I have to think
no,
on that
no
one.
big knobheads.
No, I have to think on that. Well, I love everybody.
Yeah.
Leigh's a knob. This
Leigh
moment
Wood,
in time, yeah. This moment in time.
Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of genuine needle there, isn't there?
Definitely.
I think people have picked up on that on the build up to this, which is good because it makes for a good fight. I mean, this Nottingham Arena, which is my home, what a place, because it's not like the O2 when there's 3,000 or 4,000 missing and it's not quite full. This place is full,
intimate. Oh, it's
and
intimate,
the atmosphere is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
such,
intimate, yeah.
such a good crowd. Who's your favourite fighter in the last 20 or 30 years in Britain?
In Britain?
Yeah, because I know you like your boxing.
Yeah, I've the late Rick. I grew up watching the late Rick.
Ricky Hatton, the late great Ricky Hatton.
Joe.
Yeah, give me three. Joe.
Kazagi.
No. Where's he from?
Yeah, it's like some small Welsh fella.
No, top fighter.
Kevin Mitchell. Watching
Kevin Mitchell,
yeah,
Cloud's involved in some class fights, wasn't
yeah.
he? Is he still training kids now?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still
I think
involved.
so. Yourself? Enjoy watching yourself. There's been moments of camps where I've been drilling away and thinking, fucking huge, falling away, thinking, yeah, what an hard bastard there. But listen, I still say one of the best fights I've been to live was you and George, the
first one.
The first one,
yeah.
yeah. The week
a lot of
before,
people say that.
The week before I'd
the whole build up as well.
Well, the week before I'd boxed Samir Menemne, come off title, got my first stoppage,
Oh, really?
and then she bought me tickets for. She surprised me, got me tickets for that fight. I wasn't signed by Matchroom at the time, and tickets were right out front.
Yeah.
I'd spent most of the night trying to get a fucking pint. Just got a pint and nearly got changed by a load of scousers. Finally got up to my seat, and the atmosphere with you, George walking in and yourself walking in,
it was good.
unbelievable.
It was
And
good.
obviously the way that fight ended, it was fantastic.
So the first round knockdown, and then
Oh,
me getting head punched in the sixth round. And then the
fantastic. But
stoppage.
yeah, unbelievable.
Think it was stopped too early?
At the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I think at the time, yeah. But
My mate though,
but-
Alan Foster, he had to do what you got to do, hadn't he? Sort his boy out.
the backhanders and that. But no, I think
No backhanders.
if the fight had gone on, I think you were coming on strong in a minute and we're going your way. So
Glad he stopped it, mate. What makes Leigh Wood dangerous?
his punch power. He can hit, and he throws them from angles, and there's I won't say it's too much of not knowing when to quit, but I think his powers could be got him out of the trouble a fair
You
few
got any
times.
memories of the power? Anything catch you?
No, I think because when
You mentioned you copped him in the body earlier,
when-
hurt him around the body.
yeah,
I think
when-
he's gone
when-
public with that before, hasn't he?
he has, and I think he catch a cotton with a fair few downstairs. But I feel that a lot of people, when they get to this level, majority of people dig. When you look at like Lee Selby, Carl Frampton, Kiko Martinez.
All carry a dig on him, especially them small gloves.
One fella in particular, Isashi Yamagasa, who I boxed to, WBC International, fucking 5'11" Japanese fella. Crazy dig on him.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Them little gloves as well, 8
Yeah,
ounces.
exactly.
I mean, the 10 ounce gloves are a joke.
You're sparring 16s and you put them 8 ounces and you think, fucking, you
Feel
can do some damage tonight, but then you think, oh, fuck,
I'm on the end of them, Don't get it with a shot. It's amazing because you put them gloves on fight night.
Yeah.
and they're so different, aren't they? To a lot of people don't
Brand new,
understand
aren't
it.
they? Not been broken in.
Yeah,
So
and depending on what brand you've got on, you could just feel the knuckle through the glove.
you sometimes think, what the fuck do you do this for? But
I didn't like to wear the Cleat Raise, the horsehair one, because you can feel your knuckle through the glove that much. You know you're going to damage your hands.
Yeah,
and I think
yeah,
if I
yeah.
smash my hand in round 1 or 2,
I'm not going to talk about brands, but I had grandson for when I first fights against Kiko Martinez.
yeah,
And he's got little fucking tough bald head, and a couple of jabs on there, and my hand's just like a balloon after.
you can feel it, can't you, straight away?
100%, yeah.
Are you concerned at all about the Nottingham crowd? We talked about the size of it, and it's sold out. The Nottingham Arena's quite intimate, but I mean, it's probably 8,000, I think. It's when it's full.
Can't fight for him, Carl, can they?
They can't fight for him
They
now.
can't fight for him.
Do you
and I'm
thrive
not
off
com-
that?
I'm
Because
not
there's going to be a Leigh Wood crowd.
I'm not coming here alone.
No, of course.
No,
of course.
It's meant to be sectioned, halfway. Do I believe it's going to be 50-50? Probably not. I feel like some of these fans, because it's on his doorstep, will have bought tickets in mine. I think there's going to be a fair few fights in the crowd. Might be a bit of carrying on the sidelines, but no, I mean, my first couple of titles, the one in 10 years back, you had to win a title or winning English title, and on a smaller scale, but when those crowds against you, even on a small scale, it doesn't matter if it's 10 against you or fucking 10,000. You're walking into people's backyards. Against Carl Frampton, we had 20,000 in Manchester. MEN sold out.
Yeah.
So
It's a proper fight like that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Your
so,
fight with Carl Frampton, top fighter as well.
Yeah. Top,
You've had them
top
big
geezer.
nights behind you, so you kind of
experience. You just learn that it comes with territory.
exactly. I boxed in Nottingham a couple of times. Then I had the O2, which is
How many
about
times have you done
20,000. Nottingham, I probably boxed about 11 times in Nottingham. I had a couple of my early fights in Nottingham as well, British title
down the
defences.
cards.
Yeah, well, defending my British title as well.
On
I've topped
BBC.
the bill for the British title, and it's not full for British title level because you're still building.
Yeah,
I think the
of
first
course,
time
yeah,
we filled it was when I fought Jean Pascal for the world title,
Yeah.
and then I come back then since. So it's a great venue for me because I'm from Nottingham, and
Yeah,
Leigh
of
Wood
course,
obviously
yeah.
enjoys it. It's his home,
Yeah.
so you're coming into Lions Den, but you've got your fans as well, which would be good. Do you think that? How long you got left in this fight? After this
In
fight?
boxing?
Do you think in boxing? Do you think this is getting on to be
Fuck knows.
maybe possibly your last fight, or
No.
you look open to fighting again?
I like getting paid.
Yeah.
I don't know, mate. Listen, I had plans in my head that I would have retired at 30. Fucking 35 now, Carl. But
There was a time when I didn't think you was going to fight again. I thought, you know what, fair play to him, he's had a great career.
Yeah, at the time, I loved myself, but
You're back in it mentally
I
as
don't know,
well.
Maybe, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. I don't want to give a date, but
No.
I know it can't go on forever as well because how much the sport takes, and I've had a fair few injuries throughout the years. My hands, the elbows,
Yeah.
jaw,
Yeah.
but I'd like to do it on my own terms.
Yeah,
and,
too right.
And that's like finishing on a high
Yeah, well, if you do the job on Saturday
when I do the job.
and you get the win,
Yep.
and it's 1-1,
Well,
Would you be open to the trilogy?
I would do, and I've already said it.
because the first fight was great.
Yeah, I've already said it, and obviously, it makes great stories and great chapters to careers and stuff like that as you go on. I'd like to go back to Leeds and have an homecoming, because I boxed at Leeds 12 times at the arena. My last one was against Luis Alberto Lopez, where I had a bit of a shit start. I thought I'd clawed it back up the win, but didn't go my way. But I'd like to go back there, just have one more in front of the Leeds crowd there and see what happens.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get one homecoming.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
Exactly.
crowd there is they're all proper boxing fans, aren't they? So when I do this interview with you on Saturday night, what are you going to be saying?
I fucking told you, Carl. I told you, Carl. I said it, we're going to go early, and told you. Call me Guru Josh.
Yeah. What would beating Leigh Wood now mean to you? Because you've had a good career.
Yeah, maybe be a great career, but I feel like to the back end, I can respect what he's achieved himself, but I just believe I'm a better fighter than him.
Yeah.
And I just want to. I felt like I was showing that towards the first fight until the stoppage. Now it is boxing, and fucking doesn't matter your performance. It's all about who gets the W. But it's nice to put a W against, a nice win against him, and we just close that chapter.
Yeah, I feel like after speaking to both of you, you're both kind of in a position now where you both feel confident. You both know you're in a fight. You controlled the fight, and then it swung around for you very quick. So I can imagine your frustration and your belief that actually I'm not going to fuck this up this time. Not that you fucked it up, but the referee taking the point off.
I did fuck it up.
You got caught,
yeah. Yeah, let myself.
But you must be very confident. Leigh Wood's obviously confident. It's going to be a great fight. I'm really looking forward to it. All the best to both of you. May the best man win. Listen, I've known Leigh Wood since he was a kid, but I've got no skin in the game. And I've been a big fan of you for years. The
Appreciate
Selby
that.
fight, the
Appreciate that.
Frampton fight.
Yeah,
You need respect. You deserve
No,
respect.
appreciate
And you're a
that,
top
thank you.
fighter. So hopefully, both you come out uninjured. Good luck to both of you, and thanks for the time, man.
Someone.
All the best.
Thank you.
Cheers, Josh. So that was Josh Warrington. Really good to speak to both fighters ahead of this big fight of the weekend. I mean, listen, this fight could go either way, let's be honest. Josh Warrington was controlling the fight. He was dictating the pace. He was having it all his own way early doors. And then Leigh Wood does what Leigh Wood does. He threw a big shot and caught him out. And the fight ended suddenly. So you can see why Josh Warrington's a bit wound up. And you can see why he's confident. But Leigh Wood, obviously, he's got that big punch and he never gives up. He refuses to quit like we do in Nottingham. So this fight here really could go either way, let's be honest. But I've got to back my guy, Leigh Wood, because for me he's got the natural ability and the natural talent. So provided he's got that fitness in the tank to cope with Josh Warrington, who's fired up and he always comes in his fit. But at this time of your career, at this age of your career, when you're in your mid to late 30s, everything slows down. So listen, I'm backing Leigh Wood to get the job done. But you never know. But that's my prediction. If anyone's going to ask me, I'm going to say Leigh Wood's going to do the business. But what I'm looking forward to is a great fight this Saturday night. So that's it for another episode of Froch on Fighting. My thanks to Leigh Wood and Josh Warrington for taking the time out to have a chat. I'll be there on Saturday night, and I hopefully will be speaking to the winner after the fight. You'll be getting my post-fight reaction anyway. If you haven't already, don't forget, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Don't want to miss out on the best channel in the business. We'll see you very soon.